Good evening. Ira Epstein with your Metal Market Wrap-Up. And this wrap-up is for Thursday, and we're at the 17th of February, 2022 at 7:20 p.m. Central Time. I give up. If you watch all the video clips, I see Russia's army pulling back in video clips. I see in the Ukraine, one of the provinces, a lot of apparently bombs are firing, destroyed some buildings. I see 150,000 plus troops, according to satellite images that NATO is providing. And I listen to both sides, and what we're at is where we were before. Russia is demanding that everything along their border never join NATO, pull out any NATO influences, and it's going to stay like that. And NATO is saying no. And the countries that broke away don't necessarily want to be under that alliance. That seems to be where we're at. Where it goes from here, it's been going. The Olympics are coming to an end. Biden won't be interfering with China. He can either get all the headline he wants, which he's been getting. Just think of all the people that have been coming to visit him over the past 10 days. How many heads of state? One after the other. So he's gotten himself a lot of recognition. The question is, will everybody cave into him? And it's not looking that way at all. Therefore, where do we go? What's the next step? It's all in his ballpark. So the gold market, 1900. I wouldn't be here, my guess, without that, but you're there with it. Other metals, the tide of water has picked them up. The dollar's pushing again towards the 96 level. Foreign currency markets have stabilized. The yen's in the 113.66 level. You're up a bit in the bonds and the notes, up. Now remember, we keep hearing we're going to raise interest rates, and the futures, when they go lower, that's the real rates. That's the war fear you've got. On all of the energies, you're sinking back. The idea there is Iran and the U.S., via their proxies, will reach an agreement. And that'll bring another 2 million barrels of oil onto the market. Energy, not energy, but rather the war effort has put up all of the grains, and tonight you're getting a correction. This is called schizophrenia. You go to bed with one idea. I've said this now for 8 days, and I'm proud of that I said that. You wake up in the morning, it's something else. What's the first thing you find yourself waking up doing? When I wake up, obviously, thank God I'm still up. The second thing is, was there an invasion? It's the exact second thing I look at. Turn on my TVs, the financial markets, I'll know right away if there was or wasn't in 1 second. And that's what people's attention are turned to. And unfortunately, that's what you're dealing with. So when you look at gold, this is the war and inflation environment kicking the market up. The market has been coming up beautifully ever since this. It's been a difficult way to catch it because it's been overbought so long, but it's got the pattern of higher lows, higher highs. You held your key numbers. When we broke down here and we got back over this level, if you go on to my YouTube tapes, I'm positive I would have said, looks like we have a successful test of that low. And as it turns out, I know I was looking for about the 1860 level. Well, the second tier has gone now to the 1901 level. Are we over the upper Bollinger Band? No. The Bollinger Band has done this. It's the anchor of prices. The market gets to it, fights a little bit, backs away, goes right back and keeps fighting at it. That's just a bullish scenario. And the question is, after you've had this dramatic rally, where's the slow stochastic? It isn't even embedded. It's still overbought. When it does embed, will it be too late, or will it embed because the wars happen? You realize that if Russia all of a sudden wake up in the morning and 50,000 troops had disappeared, a whole different world, you'd probably come cracking down in the market. The gold-silver ratio has kept silver still under pressure, and you see that whereas gold's riding its upper Bollinger Band, this hasn't even gotten to, and it's already overbought. Certainly the trend is up, but coming in and trying to buy an overbought condition is never easy. Copper married itself, and that's the word I want to use. It married itself to this 18-day average of closes, and it just sits there. The trend is up, the bias is up. It's a difficult market because of the dollar risk. If you keep putting a stop under the most recent low, I know it doesn't look like a lot, but that's about $1,000, $1,200 risk. Too much for a guy like me to tell traders to jump on. In the platinum, we now have a couple of sessions that is over the upper band. You rarely stay that way, but again, this is a war metal. Why? Think of how much platinum and palladium that Russia produces. So that's kicking these markets, and they're staying up in a good way. Then we get over to the dollar index, which doesn't know which way to go here. It's sort of just stuck at the 18-day average, not going one way or the other. So you put it all together, and I think the only thing you can say is confusion, fear, scared. You're looking here at one of our new ads where I talk about spiders, ETFs, because I'm showing this for a real reason. While this is all about my spiders and ETFs, I know that many of you trade the metals with GDX, XME, XGD, SLV. It's one of the cool ways to trade it. So I cover that every morning in my subscriber video, and then every Saturday I give as a bonus video one of the things I cover on Saturday, weekly charts, and then from time to time, special ideas in the market. So if you're looking for trade ideas from a seasoned pro, me, 50 some odd years of doing this, along with fundamental, technical chart analysis, and a lot of teaching along the way to make you a better trader, at least that's my goal. How do you get this? Just go to our website, and under the word, to find out much more about this, go to the word research. All of our different programs are right there. Got it? Website, research, pretty simple. I'm Ira Epstein. You have a great day. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you all tomorrow.